love you, and we praise you, and we thank you. And amen.
For many decades, hundreds of Ouachita students gathered together every Sunday night for discipleship groups. One such group has gained notoriety over the years for its unique environment. This group is called the Varsity Diner, and it is hosted by Ace Collins, a Christie Award-winning author who has called Arkadelphia his home for many years.
We were approached about 12 years ago about possibly having a college home group, and I thought it was a great idea. I wanted to. So we established kind of a dynamic of how it would work. We brought some college kids in one night. I think there was 11 that first night. And we just happened to get fortunate because we had Justin Smith and Tori Abarella, who basically speaking kind of grew this home group. They were the ones who invited people. As a matter of fact, there was one time that Tori invited 44 different members of the Ada Club to come to a Super Bowl party at this house. When you had that going for you, you had growth. And really within a semester, we were averaging 30 to 40 people. And we found the right dynamic, I think, the second year when rather than trying to do Bible studies, we would hit topics with people that were going on at that time, something that registered with them, something that they wanted to learn more about, something that they would have input in. And we changed this into being a Bible study group, into being a group that looked at how to put faith in action on a week-by-week basis. And I think that's really, really what kicked off the growth.
What many find so comforting about the Varsity Diner is the unique family aspect it brings, which can help students escape from the struggles and stress of college life.
I think the most important thing when you look at the dynamic of student growth has been that other students were impacting them. This was a place they could come to get to know new people who had different experiences, and they ended up linking up those experiences to each other, and therefore they started to talk. They started to communicate. And what began here in this home group on a Sunday night in an informal basis turned into dorm talk or apartment talk or talk on campus. And I think those were the elements that really made the group special. We had an opportunity to have a family atmosphere, if you will, almost like a club on campus, except these different people who came together were able to share. I remember one specific time we had when 4 different people who had been abused in life talked about that abuse, and they shared with the group about the abuse they'd gone through. And we found out there were others who had been abused as well. And for hours after that devotional was over, kids got together and talked about things they normally wouldn't have talked about. And I think that's what opened the door for this group to make an impact and be important. And I think that's why there are so many former home group members that still stay together. We know of 4 or 5 that actually get together for Thanksgiving every year in Little Rock and have ever since they graduated.
For many students, finding the right discipleship group can be hard. However, at the Varsity Diner, everyone is welcomed with open arms.
The pitch really to come here on Sunday night is to have a family experience with other kids. Yeah, you get to eat some great food. You get to hear some really interesting devotionals, particularly when the kids are bringing the devotionals. And I think the other thing you get, though, is an opportunity to sit down for an hour or two and just visit with people. And it's the visiting with people that makes the impact. It's the visiting with people and getting to know them that makes a difference. And whether it's talking to one of us, like Chuck or Susan or Kathy or Elizabeth or Courtney and me, or it's an opportunity for them to talk to each other. If you want something that's quiet, this is not the place to come, because the jukebox is normally blasting. You hear the talking already going on in the background, and we're 20 minutes before things are supposed to start. So that's not it. What makes it special is the fact that this is a loud group that's not afraid to voice their emotions, their feelings, and their ideas. And I think it's that open exchange of ideas and opening exchange of problems, if you will, that makes this very special. So if you would like a loud place to be on Sunday night that occasionally opens up an opportunity to share some really interesting moments in your life, then I think this is the place to be.
The Varsity Diner starts at 6 p.m. every Sunday. Ace Collins says to come on by and bring a friend. With the Ouachita News Show, this is Chris McQuistion.